Real quick, big shout out to Country Village right up here in Meade County. We just picked up our hats yesterday and we love them. So big shout out to them. Thanks a lot. But moving right on in, what we always like to do is we like to test the stud before we actually go into the tub. This is a porcelain steel tub. Okay, then you've got acrylic tubs. You got all sorts of different products out here, but they all generally have something in common. The wrong size hole going into this, we could stress this porcelain, we could stress acrylic, we could get them to crack, any of that. So we want to show you here what we do. We test it in the wood first, and one more thing to add to the equation, notice that I'm in the tub. I'm not outside the tub. The reason being, my body weight right now, this particular tub has a foam backing right up underneath that allows this tub to sit pretty good. Okay, we've already put digital levels and stuff across this tub. We know we're sitting right. Why I'm sitting in here is the weight of an average human being in the tub. I'm sitting in here to secure this tub to these. That way, once I get out of it, the weight is now out of the tub. This tub was shot to the studs with weight in it. If I would have shot these screws into this tub on the outside and somebody with my weight, 200, 230 pounds, steps in here, that little bit of stress by putting that much weight in here, if these are secured all the way around, you can get that to crack right here at the weakest point, which are always the screws. So that's why I'm sitting in here to do this all the way around. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to test right here in the wood. This bit is bigger than the actual threads of my screw. The reason I want to show you, I went in way further than what I normally would on the tub side, because I want to stick this in here and show you, look. Okay, so normally you would think that's too big. The point is, when you drill, we don't want these threads grabbing that porcelain steel, because as it goes in, it's going to stress, and you would see a little bit of this paint chip right off in the hole. So all we want to do is right in the middle. We just want to get through the tub. The second I hit that wood, I need to stop. That way this can slide right through the tub, and then the threads are going to catch the wood and actually secure this. Okay, right there. I just went through and I felt it punch right in and touch the wood, so I'm stopping. Okay, and look, I know the hole's a little bit bigger. See how I can do all that, but right there, I'm already hitting meat already. That's why I stopped short. Now with a porcelain tub, porcelain steel tub, you need to be careful, because if this goes in too much, it can, I stopped right there to show you, it can sit here and crack that if I put too much pressure behind it. We just want to snug it and secure it. And notice, we are touching, okay? Anywhere you're not touching, as we go, anywhere we're going to add a screw, if there is any type of gap, we would shim that first, okay? And make sure that that is a good connection to what we're doing. So now that I've got it in there, I'm just going to easy right on in there and snug it. Just like that. I got that first click. Now I'm done. I don't want it any tighter on purpose. If I torque that any more, it's going to start crushing in. You'll see the paint chip off and the whole nine. All we're doing is securing it. The tub ain't going to go nowhere. Okay, so you remember I told you, anywhere that is not flushly touching that tub, this is barely off between like a 16th and an 1/8. Pop the shim right in behind there to give that some securement. Once we pre-drilled and sent our screw through, right here at the tub line. That's it. Now we're secured. So look, this this is a prime example of what I was talking about. We have all our screws in, okay? All our screws are in. And I want you to focus right over here. I know you can see that. That white paint chipped back a little bit, okay? And here's what I wanted to point out to you. The whole time, we only ended up with 2 shims in here. Everything else was already flushly touching. But the whole time I was pre-drilling these and putting them in, remember that there is a foam pad that's glued from the manufacturer right up underneath this tub. Okay, so foam is going to flex, no doubt. Your subfloor is going to flex. So that's why me being at 240 pounds, 6'2", even somebody, a younger person, somebody smaller, 100 pounds or so, that is why I was in here to pre-drill and to screw everything. The second I got done screwing everything and I stepped out of the tub, me and Tom both heard it. This paint chipped right off of this one screw only. Okay, we both heard it. And what happened was, is while I was in here and my body weight was in the tub, it's drawing down so that when I screwed every one of these and got out, that was the aftermath of the relief. Well, if you do that the opposite, and I sit out here and screw everything, now imagine somebody, average person, imagine stepping into this. Imagine water, weight, filling into this and getting in here with these screws zipped in. You would have heard popping, cracking, stressing, all kinds of stuff. That's why we stand in here and kneel down to get all these secured, so that when we step out, it's already used to body weight. It's already used to water weight. Hope that helps you at home.